Hey everyone, welcome to a special video. This is not a sim video at all. Like it is a sim video, but it's not like any other series. I wanted to do this because I wanted to showcase you Newcrest, as well as the some of the new holidays I added to the game. Um, some of you guys might have watched my last one I've already did. If you haven't, go check that out because they had a lot of cool holidays in that. But I added a few more that I thought of, and then I wanted to introduce you guys to some of the new townies and all that in Newcrest, and the new crest that I just set up for you guys. And it will be a part of the um, game further going, so we might end up running into some of these townies. They might end up being a part of the series at some point. So you guys might want to pay attention if you guys like the series of any of my series, whether it's Sims World, Sims Paradise, Sims Out on Their Own, or Sims Teen Mom. You guys will definitely want to pay attention to some of these families. Um, so, first things first, I added this holiday here. Some of these were already on here, so just ignore them. This one here was added, and this is called Skip Day. So this is pretty much like my equivalent of Senior Skip Day. However, all the kids and or all the adults will be getting to skip work and school on that day. There was no way to just skip school, so I had to do it that way. But still, I think it still works, and it's quite an interesting thing as well. But there is no really objectives that you have to do on that day. I just thought, it happens, and some people do the senior skip day, so it's possible. Then I also added Sims Dependence Day, which is kind of Sims equivalent to Independence Day. And you have to drink, you have to barbecue, invite guests over, have a thankful spirit, and have a grand meal. Which is kind of the similar, like I said, it's very similar to Sims Dependence Day. I should have added fireworks now I think about it, so I might take, matter of fact, I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and take drinking out and add fireworks. How do I remove drinking? Okay. Triangle and add fireworks. Okay, there we go. Instead of drinking now, we just do fireworks. So, that's not it for the holidays, but I accidentally exited out. Okay, so the next one, we already did bonfire in the first one and all that. But the next one is here. It's LGBT Pride Day. So, if you guys haven't watched, I did do a Pride video on Sims World, I believe it was, with Noah and Ace at the time. So you guys go check that out. And there's a special lot that I did place somewhere in the world. I have to remember where it is. For this particular day. So you have to, so pretty much what you have to do in this one is celebrate LGBTQ family and friends and all that, and have like a romantic spirit, tell stories, and watch romantic television. And then I think the only other one I added is here, which is Free Circus Day, which I don't know how I got this, honestly, but it came up in my head, and I was kind of thinking, it might be kind of unique, because the attend holiday ceremony kind of takes you away from the house, so I was kind of thinking, maybe we could do something around that, and I was like, maybe they could do like a free circus day, and to where all the families could go and have like a free circus day together with the fam. So, that's what I decided to do. I don't know why, but it's just in there. So, it's another cool holiday I thought I would add. Anyways, let's go into meeting the new and seeing the new and improved Newcrest. Okay, everybody, so Newcrest, when you first load up the game, is a open world, and what that means is there's no lots at all placed. You can place whatever you want in Newcrest. And if you guys watched like some of the Sims World videos from recently when they were still in Murder House here, um, you will notice that this looks different. And the reason is I did edit up some lots and I added some lots as well. And I'll explain why and who I added as well. Because I added some families to this lot just to add a little bit of diversity to the game, as well as a little bit of backstory to the game in some cases. And you guys, we might run into some of these families in the background. So please pay attention to when it gets to that point. But anyways, obviously we have the OG murder house. You guys seen inside of that if you guys watched my Sims World videos. If you haven't, go check them out. They're really neat. Then also we have this. I kind of thought this could be like our business strip, like here. Like a lot of the business is going to be here. So I added a vet here because if you do live here and you decided to get an animal, you need somewhere to take it, and you don't want to have to go ahead and take it out all the way to Brindleton Bay when there's a vet hospital here. So a lot of these lots here came from the gallery, just putting that out there. The Newcrest Public Library is another one that came from the gallery, but, I mean, you need a library, I guess. Then we have the Piece of Cake Bakery, which you guys have seen if you watch the Sims World videos, because I've went there a couple times. Then we have the Urban Garden Restaurant. So if you guys watched the Sims Paradise episode, I believe the last one where they went on a double date, that is where they went to. It was the Urban Garden Restaurant. It's very similar to Olive Garden, and it was off of the gallery. Then we have the Aries Cemetery Museum. So it's listed as a museum, but it is a cemetery, and you never know what might happen when you go there at night. So, when I got the spa day stuff pack, or whatever it was, I've never used the spa. Honestly, I've never took any of my Sims to spas, even in my personal gameplay. So I thought, maybe it might be unique, or maybe it might be cool to send my Sims to the spa. So I went ahead and added the spa in, just so we could go ahead and have it. It's also a gym as well, so that's unique. I'll get to them in a minute. I also added the Mimsy's Cottage Cafe, because I've never added a cafe in my game. I didn't even know you could have a cafe in the game. I thought Sims just added them and you couldn't make them. That's just the way I thought. But you never know. I mean, I guess you can, because I downloaded this off of the gallery, so you never know. Anyways, and another commercial lot I added is the Garden Chapel. So the Garden Chapel is, it looks like it's like a thing, but it's not actually. Is a wedding place. Like, you can go there and get married. So I wanted to add that just because I thought it was unique. So these two houses here, I didn't actually touch. If you guys remember the Greasers, which Ace was a part of at one time, but he was a part of the series. So, and then these two were a part of the series in very small minor roles, because they were really close friends with Ace, obviously. That's where they live. And by the way, these guys are a couple now, guys. Just putting that out there. And then this is where Cassandra's house is as well. Cassandra lives here. However, Cassandra is in prison. So in my series, she's in prison. So I don't know if we will ever see her for a little bit of time. And then I do have another house up here. This is the McDowell. So his name is Waldo McDowell. And I added little stories to each of them to kind of make them unique. So it says, Waldo McDowell used to be a loving person. He had it all, a wife named Muriel and a son named Maxwell. Okay. Until the day that the hooligans broke into the circus tent where they lived and killed his wife and son. Ever since Waldo became a shell of a man, he swore to never remarry or to have any more kids. So, obviously, he is a little bit traumatic. Like, he has a lot of trauma in his life. And that's caused him to kind of, like, put away family and all that. Oh, I'm sorry, on the wrong house. To put away family and all that. So, that's why I thought it would be unique to add someone like that, because you never know. And a cause of that, he does have like the hates children trait, as well as certain other things. I think he's uncommittal because he doesn't want to remarry and all that, because he feels like he's going to do his wife Muriel and son Maxwell wrong. Then we have the Gossett household, which is Jamal Gossett. So it says, this is a little one, but it says Jamal is the final Gossett remaining in his family line. There's no other ones left. His parents died recently, leaving a teen Jamal to live by himself with the remaining funds that of $13,835. That's not going to last really long in The Sims, to be honest with you. But he is a teen, and you never know, he might find a family out there. So the next family is one that's kind of special. This is actually made by me and my nephew. This is the Woodchuck family, and they said it, well, I put on here for it. It says the Woodchuck family is known for being rich, like filthy rich. How they got that way was, well, truthfully, government don't know. But stealing things and pretty much pawning them out to get money and laundering money. So these people are not really the best of people in the game. However, I kind of thought it would be unique, because Sims does have other billionaire families out there that are of, like, questionable tactics. So the Woodchuck family is made up of Edgar Woodchuck, which is like the adult one. Then he has a son named Woodrow, which I made Edgar, and my nephew made Woodrow, if you guys are wondering. And we both together made Smokey Woodchuck, which is their dog. So that just leaves one more lot. And this is probably my favorite one, minus the one I did with my nephew, obviously. But this is one you guys might have just seen these gals in the background. But this is the Banana Residence. Yes, banana. But anyways, Lana is her name. Not Lana, it's Lana. But Lana is a famous author stemming from her autobiography that told her tragic tale or time in the old orphanage that she used to live in. And then, yes, it was Murder House that is what it's based on. And yes, this does have something to do with American Horror Story, guys. I got the name Lana Banana from what Sister Jude called Lana Winters and American Horror Story. She always called her Lana Banana. So that's where I got this from. So, okay, anyways, back to the story. So she was in the orphanage, which became Murder House. Anyways, she was kidnapped by famous killer Bloody Head, kind of similar to that of American Horror Story, just putting it out there, with Lana Winters and Bloody Face, to whom she became pregnant, again, very similar, with twins. However, in the series, it was different, it wasn't twins. Anyways, one boy who was living the way he thought his father wanted him to. he don't, or however, Lana does not visit her son, and after he tried to kill her. But in the show, when her son tried to kill her, she accidentally killed her son. So, just putting it out there. Anyways, her son was killed by his father before police killed Bloodyhead, which was his father. However, the other twin is a girl and she remains alive and is just like her mother. So she's also an author and she pretty much always despised like what happened to her mother kind of thing. And Lana seems to always stay as an elder. Like she is a witch. So that is a hint at something that is coming in my series, especially if you are Sims World series people. Sims World was where Sims World people lived in Murder House. So they obviously are connected already to Lana Winters or Lana Banana in my game. So they obviously are connected in that way, but they are going to be connected in another way. If you guys remember, Sabrina from my series is a witch. So Lana will be kind of like a role model for her. So that's going to be quite interesting when it comes down to that storyline. That's just a spoiler, people. Anyways, also, a side note, I do want to say, speaking of witches and all that, if you guys don't know already, Sims 4 has announced Realm of Magic is supposed to be coming to The Sims 4 very soon. In the fall, I believe it's supposed to be releasing. I cannot wait for that because then we can fully make them a witch without me having to do my bibbity boppity boo type of stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. This was kind of just like a little bonus video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy some of these families that I made and some new lots that I made or placed. And we will definitely dive more into this probably, and we potentially could be meeting some of these families, but I know we'll be meeting at least Lana Banana here. Peace.